A lake in Canada, where shadows rise from the water, and locals say a spirit still waits beneath the surface. 1926, Kelowna, British Columbia. It was late summer when passengers aboard a stern-wheeler steamboat crossing Okanagan Lake began to scream. What they first thought was a rolling log rose from the surface, thick, undulating, and alive. The creature's back arched in 3 dark humps, rippling the water in steady rhythm as if something immense swam just beneath. The captain ordered the boat to a halt, but by the time silence fell, the lake was smooth again, as if nothing had ever been there. Whispers spread quickly through the small city of Kelowna. To locals, the sight was not new. For generations, the Sialaks Okanagan people had warned of a spirit dwelling in the lake. They called it Naha-a-itk, the sacred one of the deep. This was no mere animal. It was a guardian, or perhaps a punishment. The stories told of times when families offered small animals to the water before journeys, believing safe passage required appeasement of whatever slept beneath. But in the 20th century, when modern towns grew and tourism flourished, these rituals faded. Roads were cut into the hills, resorts were built along the shore, and ferries carried more visitors across than ever before. That was when the sightings multiplied. Fishermen spoke of nets torn clean apart. Swimmers felt a current dragging them where no current should be. And time and again, someone would swear they saw the humps break the surface, always vanishing before proof could be secured. The strangest moment came in 1978, when a family on vacation filmed a shape gliding across the lake's expanse. The film showed a serpentine motion, rising and falling with deliberate strength. Scientists dismissed it as waves or light tricks, but those who had lived their lives on the lake shook their heads. They knew the water too well. Something was moving against the wind, against the tide, and beneath it all, an older fear lingered. The valley had once been a place of battle, where warring groups drowned their enemies in the lake. Legends told of souls never finding rest, trapped in its dark trenches. Some whispered that the water spirit was no single beast at all, but the memory of violence itself, shaped into form. The chilling twist came when sonar operators in the 1980s, surveying for a bridge project, picked up an anomaly. A massive object pacing their vessel at 40 feet below, nearly the length of the boat itself. They tracked it for minutes before it slipped away. The official report vanished soon after. To this day, Okanagan Lake remains a mirror of beauty and unease. By daylight, it shimmers beneath the mountains, drawing families and tourists to its shores. But at night, when the surface is still as glass, locals warn visitors not to linger too long by the water. For the humps may rise again, not simply as a creature of flesh, but as centuries of sacrifice, grief, and legend woven together into something alive. And if you ever hear the lake grow silent before a sudden splash, you may realize the spirit of the deep has never left.